Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome to the ultimate episode of the Sprint to Glory series. We are now in England, and I've picked the team that has just gotten promoted into the Premier League. It is Brighton and Hove Albion. If you guys are fans of the team, congratulations to you guys. Welcome to the Premier League. It's going to be a fun ride. Now, everyone in the comments down below and everyone watching this video, guys, it would be much appreciated if you guys could smash that like button on the Sprint to Glory series. Obviously, lately you have seen a lot of experimental series on YouTube. People trying to put their own spin on the series, and it's fun to see that stuff blowing up on YouTube. Really nice to see it. But this is the ultimate episode of the Sprint to Glory series in the way it is right now, the rules that we have right now, because I have a couple of big plans for the Sprint to Glory series, but it will be changed. So guys, this is the last one this year with the talents, just focusing on players from a nation. You'll see what happens in the upcoming episode. So let's start this one off. Brighton and Hove Albion have a decent team to start off with. Obviously, they got promoted into the Premier League, and throughout the year there have been a couple of upgrades for a couple of their players. And we are starting off as usual, like every year on the Sprint to Glory with England, I believe. Carter Vickers is the guy that we are bringing in straight away, because that guy has bags and bags of potential, and he starts off at a really low rating. And Rolando Arons was the next one that I needed. I needed someone for the wings. 72 rated from Newcastle right now in the first season. Straight away brought him into the team. And the good thing is that Brighton had a budget of, like, I believe maybe like 6 to 7 million, something like that. So we were able to bring in a couple of really good players. And Trent Alexander-Arnold was actually someone that I wanted to bring in and use a lot in this Sprint to Glory, but he never really made it into the first team. You'll see the reason why later on. Alexander-Arnold joins us for 2 million, 68 rated, only 17 years old, looking really solid. And you're seeing a lot of familiar faces from the Leeds United career mode right now. Alexander-Arnold, Carter Vickers, Abraham. Yes, we are bringing all of them in right now because we know these players have talent and they can do well in this team as well. Abraham joins us at a 72 rating. And in the first season, guys, we actually made it into the promotion fight. Yes, we came in at the third position, 1 point off of getting into the Premier League for sure. That was quite upsetting, but yeah, 83 points on Brighton, and I was looking forward to see our team go through in the playoffs. But I can show you right now, we lost against Norwich. So yeah, first season, no promotion, quite saddening. And if you take a look at this team, we had a lot of players around the 70, 73, 74 rating at max. And Tammy Abraham now grew by +3, so 75 rated right now. Really nice to see that. And apart from him, we don't really have anyone else in the starting lineup that we brought in. Carter Vickers and Alexander-Arnold still on the bench, and Arons is on the left midfield position, now 74 rated. Joel Pereira was the next one that I went for. 2.3 million spent on him. He is coming in from Manchester United. Looks like a centre-back that I've seen in the game. I don't know, man. His picture just looks so familiar for some reason. If you guys are with me, let me know in the comments down below who that could be. But he is now 70 rated. A goalkeeper is always needed. You need 2 goalkeepers in your team at least. If you're simulating through the season, your goalkeeper will get injured. Trust me. And you will have a really bad situation in your team. So you will lose a lot of matches on the simulations 3-0 because, yeah, obviously you will have to put like another player into the goal that isn't a goalkeeper. And we brought in Lewis Cook, by the way, if you guys saw that in the background. He is an amazing centre midfielder. Obviously someone who played at Leeds United, I believe, and he left to Bournemouth. So a lot of people are watching him, and he seems like a proper good talent. And Manquillo will be joining us next season on a pre-contract. And Cheikh Keita, left back, 21 years old, spent 5 million on him, which was probably a little bit too much, but his team just wouldn't let him go. And I was thinking, okay, maybe this guy has grown a lot. But 73 rated, looking like a solid left back, 6 foot tall, so he's not one of those really small left backs who can't push away any of their opponents. He will definitely be able to do so. Now in this season, once again, we actually had an even worse finish with only 74 points. and we still made it into the playoffs. So I was hoping that our team could be going through, and yes, we did it. Against Middlesbrough, 5-4 on penalties. I have no idea how we did that, but we did go through on penalties, even though they were like 15, 16 points ahead of us in the league. So I was quite happy in the end. Second season, we made it into the Premier League, and now season 3 has started. Marquillo will be joining us, 24-year-old right back and left back. And he's the main reason why Alexander-Arnold will never really get a spot in this team, but Arnold will be kept as a substitute. Adam Armstrong was the next one that I went for, 5 million for him as well. This time I was hoping that I would not spend this money without really getting anything from it. Adam Armstrong actually 75 rated, so 5 million was about okay for this guy. He's obviously not the tallest, but one of the fastest strikers that you can buy, who has a lot of potential and is English. And Anthony Martial, the first big and huge signing, together with Kurt Zouma, both of these guys on pre-contract, so I just couldn't resist. I had to bring those two in, and in our first season in the Premier League, we came into the 18th position. And yes, we dropped down into the Championship once again. And Anthony Martial and Zouma were probably thinking, what the hell, man? I just signed a contract with a team that just dropped down into the Championship. That is not my level of football. I don't deserve this. But you can see Tammy Abraham on an 80 rating, Lewis Cook on 78, Aarons on 78 as well. Knockert, actually a player that is really decent in this game, has an 86 rated card on Ultimate Team right now, a Team of the Season one, I believe. Martial joins us at an 87 rating. He'll be playing in a striking position mainly, and obviously he will tear up the league. There's no way this guy isn't scoring more than 20 goals this season. And Zouma in the centre-back position, he will definitely hold a lot of people away from getting to our target. He can also play right back, which is something I didn't know about Zouma, but good to see that. Nathan Ake, another Chelsea player, and then Raheem Sterling, 88 rated. He would be the biggest signing. And also Callum Chambers. All of these guys will be joining us in the upcoming season. Now though, let's see if we actually got into a spot where we can fight for promotion. Yes, we did. We did come into the playoffs once again. We didn't win the title or come in second place. We played against Wolves and it worked out. 2-0 victory against them, and we are now in the Premier League once again. And I was hoping, man, with this team, there was no way that I could actually just drop down once again, because these players are just too amazing. You can see Abraham on 82 now, Armstrong 81, Martial actually went up to 89, Keita now 79 rated, Zouma 87. Our goalkeeper went up to the 79 rating as well. Aarons on the bench grew to 80. Alexander-Arnold on 79 as well. And now the pre-contract signings have come in. Raheem Sterling, 88 rated beast. He's actually such a good player to play with. I didn't realize that until now. I played a couple of matches against my friends lately, and he's just normal player card, which is like an 82 rated one, I believe. He's actually really good. And Ake joins us, 81 rated centre back, who can also play left back and centre defense in midfield. And in the end, I believe I will be using him as a left back in this team. Callum Chambers, 81 rated, a player that I did not expect to put into this team, but somehow in the end I actually decided to put him in, and he was quite decent. Paul Pogba. Yes, it's time to bring in the highest potential player, 350k on his wages, and also Kelechi Iheanacho will be joining us, and also the most overpowered goalkeeper in the Premier League, Jack Butland. And one thing I did not realize about Iheanacho was that he's 6'2" tall. I honestly thought he was much smaller. I never really saw Iheanacho as like a tall guy, but he's even taller than me. I'm like 6 foot tall, probably 6 foot or 6'1". I'm not really sure how that works, but it's quite surprising to me that he's that tall. I did not think of him as that tall of a striker. I always thought he was too small, and that was probably the main reason why I never really thought of buying him into my career modes. But now I actually saw he's 6'2" tall. He might actually be a good option for my striker position in future career modes. Maybe in FIFA 18. We'll see what happens right there if he keeps his potential. 89 rated right now as he joins us, and 99 finishing on him with 89 shot power. Left-footed though. That's the thing that might be very interesting to see for a lot of people, especially if you play a formation where you have two strikers up front. On the left-hand side, put Iheanacho in. he can just smash them past the keeper into the far right corner. And on the right hand side, you need someone with that right foot to put it into the left corner. And Pogba, nothing to say about the guy, 94 rated. I mean, I don't really need to say anything about him. 5-star skiller. And Butland, imagine this guy having an 88 rated card on Ultimate Team. I mean, he would be unbelievable. And at his 82 rating, he feels a lot better than most of the goalkeepers I tried. Better than De Gea, better than Neuer. And he just is such a beast. Dele Alli, 90 rated center attacking midfielder, only wants 180k on his wages. That's quite modest. Nice to see that from him. So he will be joining us. And the same goes for, yes, Marcus Rashford. But we are giving away Iheanacho for him because, I don't know, man, I've always been the guy that was more of a Rashford type of fan than Iheanacho fan, but nothing against Iheanacho. I just wanted to have Rashford in this team because obviously he's that English talent who everyone loves, so he would be more fitting into the sprint to glory. He's 88 rated. He is below the rating of Iheanacho, who is now at an 89 rating. And also, Iwobi was the last pre-contract signing that I would make in this career mode. And now let's see how he did in the second to last season. Brighton coming in the 3rd place. Yes, boys. We did not drop down into the championship. We are still in the Premier League and we are up there. 69 points on Brighton. Champions League, we are coming. The first season will be in the Champions League right now. Rashford, 88. Tammy Abraham still managed to hold this spot in the starting lineup. 84 rated. Lewis Cook, 83 rated, so we are looking to replace him next season with Dele Alli. Pogba and Dele Alli in centre midfield will be quite the madness. But you can see a lot of good players on our bench, and now I decided let's go for the big one. I sold the Iheanacho, but now I want to go for another Manchester City beast. 90 million spent on Gabriel Jesus, and this guy is on another level. On his 90 rating, he is definitely the best striker I've used on FIFA 17, guys. And this season, in our last season, we came in 1st place with 99 points. I mean, just one loss on our record. Unbelievable performance from our team. And now we will take a closer look into the starting lineup. First, before we get into the squad report, let me show you how the team looked. Rashford, Gabriel Jesus up top. Jesus now 91. Sterling, Pogba, Ali, and also Martial, I believe, on the wing. And the defense, Ake now on the left-hand side. Butland grew to an 89 rating. Thank God he's not like that on Ultimate Team. But Fosu Mensah, 85 rated. He's now playing in a right-back position. He took over from Manquillo. Callum Chambers actually could hold on to his position in the centre-back spot. I was trying to get Bailly, but every single time he would extend his contract with Manchester United, and I wasn't able to get him in. Kurt Zouma, amazing centre-back. Nathan Ake, quite decent at left-back, but I would probably use him as a centre-back. Paul Pogba, nothing to say about that guy. Dele Alli is just amazing as well. He just needs the 4-star skills. So many more people would use him. Anthony Martial, 89 rated left midfielder. He was a beast at striker, and he's a beast on the wings as well. And Gabriel Jesus even got past his potential, I believe. 91 rated. Rashford only 25 years old and 88 rated. The same for Tammy Abraham, obviously not 88 rated though, but 25 years old. Alexander-Arnold grew to 85, and that might be quite interesting to see for us because obviously we have him at the Leeds United career mode. So we are seeing a couple of our players in the future right now. So we'll see how they do in the future for our squad. But this was it, man. This was the last sprint to glory and the way we have done it in the past, especially for FIFA 17. But I'm thinking about a couple of new ideas, guys, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them. Obviously, FIFA 17 experiment videos are doing really well right now. I did not think that they would do that well. Honestly, never expected that to happen. But it's good to see that there's now new content to make for career mode YouTubers, and that I can have some mixed content on my channel as well. So if you guys enjoyed, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and yeah, take care. Peace.